Live from the banks of the Ohio, we welcome you to Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the San Francisco Giants and the Cincinnati Reds. The Reds are looking to make history here today. Striding in is Austin Slater. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Tonight for San Francisco, the center fielder.
And he'll watch the slurve that falls in for strike one. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. Moncada fields it cleanly, and there's one away. Now at the plate, here is Tommy La Stella. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's waved at and missed for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Into center field, line drive, base hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
La Stella, base runner at first with 1 out. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Got him with the slurve there. 2 gone.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Alex Dickerson stands in as he looks at a called strike. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And a slurve, but this is in the dirt for a ball. 2 out with the man at first. In there, 1-2 now. Very weakly on the ground. Now another 1-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 1 left for San Francisco. And now the Reds will get their first opportunity. No score. Now the pitch.
The third baseman,
Yohan Moncada is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Slater is underneath this one, and he's got it for out number 2.
Batting third, not shortstop.
So stepping in is Eugenio Suarez. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Dickerson is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Reds are down in order, and this is still a 0-0. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. He's 0 for 5. Swung on and blasted foul to the right. And wow, that got all the way out to the Riverfront Club. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. On, he pops it up. Moncada has room in foul territory, but this will land untouched. Holds off on the slurve that time, and it's 1-2. Fouled away.
Those are the pitches in the game that you don't get back as an offensive player. I know it's easy sitting up here in the booth calling the game, but he'll be thinking about that one for a while if he doesn't get a hit in this at-bat right here.
Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it, 1 gone.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup. Back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
To the plate now, Wilmer Flores. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 3 homers and 17 RBIs. Skied into straightaway right. Castellanos is there, 2 down.
Batting seven.
2 down, no one on base, and that brings up Evan Longoria. Called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. On the ground to the right side. Fielded by Votto. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Now to the plate. Here is Lourdes Gurriel.
No left fielder. Lourdes.
And now here's the ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Slater is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. And let's focus our attention on third baseman Evan Longoria. Multiple Gold Glove winner. This guy has ice water in his veins. He never lets on. You can't tell if this guy's on fire or he's struggling. He's one of the most consistent defenders in our sport.
He'll enter play here up near the 340 mark. 9 homers and 23 driven in. Hard hit ball to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Batting fifth. The second baseman.
So the next to bat will be Mike Moustakas. As a look, now the pitch.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
In there, and it's 0-2 now. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away. But that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Here comes the 1-2. And this one will be fouled back in among the fans.
His heart sank right there when that ball met the bat, but just had him out front just enough to give him another shot at potentially putting him away.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Bottom of the second here with no score. Back up. Oh, no, that got him. Not in time on the throw to second, and now we'll have to wait and see if he's okay out there. Well, this is certainly something you never want to see. Perhaps the silver lining here, if there is one, is that got him in the non-throwing arm. So if he had to work his way through this, he probably could, assuming, of course, that there's nothing broken in there. And I think he is indeed planning to give it another go. Ready now for Cincinnati, Nicholas Castellanos. And he's one to watch out for. A 7-game hitting streak coming in. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Slater's in pursuit. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. Next up, Tucker Barnhart. And their runners at the corners now. Cueto pauses. Here comes the first pitch. And that's lifted the other way out to left. And that's going to fall for a base hit. Throwing to second. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. And now, Mauricio Dubon, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Ball. Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Bouncer up the middle. Reined in. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call. Now the indication from the dugout, and they will use a challenge here. So we'll see what the replay operations center in Manhattan has to say about it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Reds have elected to challenge the previous play.
Next to bat for the Giants, Buster Posey. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
0-2, the count to Posey.
Man, if I'm on the mound right now, these guys are swinging at everything. Just want to try and paint the corners.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd. So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And this one's down off the shoe tops. 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
3rd inning, no score to this point. One and 1 the count. Now here's the pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. So they pick up no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and no one left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0.
Welcome back. The Reds are set to hit here in the 3rd inning, and this offense has certainly not disappointed this year. Not only do they lead Major League Baseball in batting average, but also in possibly the most important offensive stat, runs scored. Some players I talked to during pregame told me they really try to feed off each other on offense. When one guy gets a hit to start off an inning, it's almost like a challenge to the next guys coming up to follow suit and drive in some runs. That mentality makes this a very potent offense, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo home run for Yoan Moncada. Home run number 9 on the year. As the Reds strike first, it's 1-0.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
In is Joey Votto now.
Number 19.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
On the first, and Votto's gone for out number 2.
The batter, number 7.
Now into the box is Eugenio Suarez. And they start him with one high and away for ball 1. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly into the upper deck and gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And it's given Cincinnati a 2-0 lead.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to it.
Standing in now,
Lourdes Gurriel. He pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
0 for 1 here in the early going. And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. Slater gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. 3 innings complete. It's the Reds 2 and the Giants nothing. All set for the start.
Leading off for San Francisco.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
First pitch on its way. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
1-1 to Tommy La Stella.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Gray into his motion. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Castellanos is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Alex Dickerson, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
That evens it up 1-1. And the pitch. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Giants down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Now into the box, Max Schrock, 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Hitter.
Chopper foul. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year as the Reds move out in front now 3-0.
Been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. You better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
Into the box, Mike Moustakas. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. This one is smashed down the right field line. That's going to stay fair, and it's going to be back-to-back home run. A solo shot that time for Mike Moustakas, number 14 on the season, as the Reds have now taken a 4-0 lead. Four-round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happened.
There to take a hit away is Longoria. Quick reactions at the hot corner for out number 1. No one on with 1 down. And next to bat will be Tucker Barnhart. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Number 27.
Stepping in once again is Adalberto Mondesi. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Mondesi is there to put it away, and on 1 pitch, Belt is retired. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see there on the graphic, his total good for 5th best in the National League. Wilmer Flores comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. 1-2.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night, changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Again, a 1-2. Fouled off. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. Popped up. Votto in foul ground, and no one will track it down. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Strike 2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the third baseman, Yohan Moncada.
And that was a great swing he put on that changeup last time up to hit that home run. Just an absolutely textbook job of letting it travel, keeping his hands back before exploding on it.
Number 19.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Caleb Berriger will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Number 45.
So up steps the former MVP, Joey. Connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Slater comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
The bat.
Next up is Eugenio Suarez. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
In the last at-bat, that breaking ball he hit for the home run, that was one of those meatball ones.
Well, the play's been made, and with it comes the end of the inning. None left for Cincinnati, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Stepping up to the plate, Mauricio Dubon will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Gray has his target ready with the 1-1 pitch. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Hit out towards second. Fielded by Moustakas. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The catcher, number 28.
Now to bat, Buster Posey. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch of the AB on its way. In there, strike 1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Chopped weakly up the first base line.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
That's popped up out towards short right field. And Moustakas has this one for route number 2. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Austin Slater. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up. The
windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Giants down in order. They trail here 4-0. So now to the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. 6th home run on the season for him. And the Redlegs have added on. It's now a 5-0 game.
Says hitting isn't contagious. These guys have been feeding off each other all game, and 5 home runs is the result. I'll tell you, you might see some scuffles in the on-deck circle between guys fighting to get to the plate.
At the plate, Max Schrock. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, Dan, the sun goes down and this guy lights up right here. That's his 3rd knock of the night.
Talk about having a good night. 3 hits, and hey, he might have another at bat or 2 before this one ends.
So now to the plate, Mike Moustakas rolled slowly down the first baseline. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Digging in will be Nicholas Castellanos. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High and deep to center field. Slater looking up. Over the bullpen and gone. Shot to straightaway center. 12 home runs for him now thus far as this lead swells to 7-0. Guys, you believe what we're seeing here today? With 6 home runs so far, this lineup is turning in a performance for the ages at the plate.
Matty, this is crazy. Damn, what does the pitching coach say at this point?
Right now, the only thing he can say is pick up that bullpen phone and look for reinforcements, because this has got really ugly, and this is a nightmare for a pitching coach.
Nick Tropiano gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. High in the air down the right field line. Dubon is there, 2 down. Ready now is Adalberto Mondesi. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the corner and slicing foul. 3 runs already home here. Now here's his swing, and this is hit well down the line in right. This ball has a chance, and it is gone. A home run. Solo shot down the line in right. 6th home run on the season for him as they have widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
Well, when you're hitting the ball as well as he is, every time you swing the bat, you're thinking the ball's leaving the ballpark. He had a home run last time, and he almost had another one here. Nothing wrong with a double off the wall, though.
Stepping in now, Joey Votto, as he rips it on the ground to second. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. 7th inning coming up. It's the Reds. Here's Tommy La Stella now. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the AB now.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Donovan Solano.
Red skipper up out of the dugout and making that slow trek to the mound. And that's going to be all for Sonny Gray. So he'll leave here with 1 out in the 7th as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W. Here's the first pitch to him.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
The 0-1 delivery.
No, that's too high.
A ballman, 2 strikes.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Alex Dickerson is in for the 3rd time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
The ball taken there, 2-1 now. Now the pitch. And this one misses as well, and that pushes it to 3-1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. And we're back for the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney. Stepping up is Eugenio Suarez. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one.
The shortstop, Eugenio.
Hot shot to 3rd and handled for the 1st out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Lourdes Gurriel. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Yeah, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in its last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
First pitch on the way. Hit hard to the right side. Fielded cleanly by Belt, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Reds, as the lead holds at 8-0. And stepping in, Brandon Belt. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And it's fouled away. One ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Garrett has a strong chance of being an all-star this year. He's currently leading the vote totals among relief pitchers.
Hey, let's give a round of applause to the fans for voting this guy first at his position right now. He is not what comes to mind when you think all-star, but you know what? Check the numbers right now in the first half. He has been a dominant player. This is well-deserved.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Brandon Belt is retired to kick off the inning. Now the pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Here it comes. Prior history in this matchup, just a couple of matchups, no hits and 2 at-bats. This is foul right side. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Evan Longoria is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. Hits a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And Longoria is going to have himself extra bases.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
To the plate now, Mauricio Dubon. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Fouled away. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And this will wind up a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So they can't make anything out of a 2-out double. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting. The right fielder.
So 1 away here in the Reds' half of the 8th. The right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next.
Boy, this guy.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. It's a solo shot off the bat of Nick Castellanos. His second of the game as they push this lead up to 9 now. Can't believe I'm saying this, but that was the 8th home run of the game for these guys. How about this offensive performance?
Yeah, Matty D. Hey, how about D-Row? This is one of the better ballparks to hit it in the world. The Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Ball flies out of this place. Great American Small Park. We used to watch guys like Adam Dunn and Jay Bruce hit monster bombs in this yard. I'm not surprised at all with what we saw today.
Tucker Barnhart is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Rounded softly down the line toward first. But a foul ball, 1-1. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line. It screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
Jammed in there as this is rolled out to short. Flores has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. One more for the Reds, and it comes on this home run. Last chance coming up for the G-Men. It's the Reds 9 and the Giants nothing. Here's Buster Posey now. Start.
Leading off for the Giants, the catcher, number 28.
Roberto Ozuna comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Now pitching for the Reds, number 55, Roberto Ozuna.
And now the first pitch. Down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
They haven't had much luck so far tonight, so they'll definitely take that extra base hit. It only takes one, so maybe they can string together a few and get back into this thing.
Austin Slater is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
0-2, here it comes. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Standing in now, Donovan Solano. 0-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game. The Reds combined to hit 8 home runs in route to the win. Sonny Gray earns win number 7 on the season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Johnny Cueto was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 9 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Giants, no runs, 3 hits.